What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope everybody's doing well out there on this Shabbat. I'm doing good myself. Shabbat Shalom to all the brothers and sisters in recognition to the praises to the Most High today. Always remember to praise the Most High, because when you praise Him, you get blessings. You understand what I mean? And plus, He's worthy of being praised anyway. Although the Sabbath's almost over with, today the sun is almost down, but still, every day is actually the Sabbath as far as I'm concerned. Well, now, this is an update on the story about the little sister that lost her baby in a fight. And as you can see, it says Alabama prosecutors may not pursue charges against mother whose unborn baby was shot. And I hope that they don't. She doesn't really deserve to be charged. You understand? I mean, go through that. She don't need to go to prison, for a mistake that she made. It's enough that she made that mistake that she's got to live with that the rest of her life. And surely, if they let the shooter off, well, then they can let the mother off as well. You understand? Because this thing right here is going to haunt her the rest of her life. And some of you may have misunderstood me when I said it wasn't like I was saying that she got what she deserved, because she didn't deserve that. But what I'm saying is this: she made a mistake of actually feeding into a fight that she didn't have to go and do when she knows she was pregnant. When you relentlessly pursue a person, you understand, and to do harm to them, then you opening the door for anything to happen, rather it be to you or them. You understand? Your enemy don't care about harming you. Sometimes people do things out of severe anger, fear. You understand? Or she just could have been just that damn ruthless. Just the fact that she was pregnant by, the man that the woman came there, confronted her about, could have made her do it. Who knows? But what I'm saying, it just wasn't smart, and it was stupid to go and actually confront this other lady. You understand? I mean, and at a time like that, and she knew she was pregnant. That's what her mistake was. See, that's all I'm saying on that. And it makes sense. Like I said, I'm not condoning that the girl used a gun. I'm not condoning that. But, in war, nobody cares about how they actually hurts a person. All they want to do is see that person hurt. That's what I am saying. See, because as far as I'm concerned, it looked like to me she should have been able to take her on without a gun. But it could have been extenuating circumstances to that as well. Maybe she fought her before. Maybe the girl whooped her ass. Who knows? She could have been jumped. I don't know. But it sounds like some serious hate between those two ladies, and I hope they let this thing go after this. There's been enough sorrow created behind this entire situation. Okay? But yeah, hopefully, prosecutors, they let this pass on this chick right here. That, like I said, and I'm gonna say it again, if they let the woman off who shot her, then they can surely let this lady off right here. She's going through enough. But to get into the story, prosecutors may not pursue manslaughter charges after an Alabama woman was arrested for the death of her unborn child, who was shot and killed during a December 2018 fight. Marsha Jones was arrested Wednesday after a local grand jury indicted her on manslaughter charges, initiating a firestorm across the country. But District Attorney Lanice Washington office urged caution in a late Thursday news release, saying the office has not yet decided rather to pursue the manslaughter charges, reduce it or drop it. the case altogether. That's what they need to do. Go ahead and drop that, man. Like I said, she's been through enough. And then to have to worry about going to jail, that prison, yeah, that's not cool. You know. Foremost, it should be stated that this is a truly tragic case, resulting in the death of an unborn child. The release stated, "We feel sympathy for the families involved, including Miss Jones, who lost her unborn child. The fact that this tragedy has 100% avoidable make this case even more disheartening." Okay, now with her saying all of that, then there should be a no-brainer. You should drop the charges. You shouldn't charge, is what I'm saying. You shouldn't indict her. Drop the indictment. Jones' case is odd, and some say unprecedented. According to AL.com, 23-year-old Ebony Jimson was initially charged in December 2018 after a shooting in Pleasant Grove led to the death of the unborn child. And I saw, the picture of Ebony Jimson, and man, that girl had been crying so much. She looked more sorrowful than this young lady did. And this is the lady right here that it happened to. I mean, she had like bags, underneath her eyes, man. You can just see distress and sadness all through her eyes. See, she got to live with what she did too. See? But investigating authorities allege the pregnant Jones, not Jimson, instigated the attack. Jamison told BuzzFeed News she fired a gun as a warning shot after Jones and a group of friends attacked her over a relationship issue. Now, okay, that brings me to my point. Those were the extenuating circumstances that I was talking about, because this is new to me. I didn't know that when Miss Jones went to confront this lady, that she had a group with her. But let's be real too. It wasn't a warning shot either, shit. Because a warning shot is shot up in the air. Okay, that's what a warning shot does. You don't aim and then fire a warning shot. But yeah, okay, there it is, a group. She came to her with a group. Nobody wants to be jumped. That shit ain't cool. See, that shit'll make you shoot anybody that's coming at you. As you see a pack of people, you know what I mean, that want to come to you to do harm. See? That's messed up. Okay, now, and Jones and a group of friends attacked her over a relationship issue. The grand jury declined to bring charges against Jimson. The DA's office has said, determining that she acted in self-defense. A group. Now, my thing is this. Not that I say that they should fight or this girl ever should have even come for her, especially being pregnant. But couldn't you have at least waited to resolve the issues after you had the baby by yourself? Don't go with a group. Don't go with a group. And the rest of those people, you know what I'm saying, that was with her, they was blessed that they didn't get shot. See? So that's something to look at. The DA's office has not yet returned requests for comment. Efforts to reach both Jones and Jimson on Friday were unsuccessful. But Jones' charge appears to contradict a portion of Alabama's criminal code. Though the code does include fetal homicide, language which defines an unborn child in utero, as a human being, regardless of viability. The code also states that the prosecutor of any woman with respect to her unborn child should not be permitted under criminal homicide charges like manslaughter. Okay. It's the plain language of the statute, said Andrew Schreier, a Montgomery-based criminal defense attorney. Story continues. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Schreier has no ties to Jones' case, but he said when he first saw the story, he believed the manslaughter charge was quite a stretch under Alabama law. Manslaughter recklessly engaging in conduct you know includes a risk is a tough thing to prove from the outset. Well, she knew she was a risk that she could be hurt or she, can hurt somebody else. This is messed up. But after reviewing that state code, Schreier said he would file a motion to dismiss if he were involved in the case based on the statute alone. That is 100% a bar to the prosecution, Schreier said. It seems to me that whoever indicted this case didn't read the statute. I don't think she's going to be in. I don't think they're going to pursue charges in if it's all about this. Abortion and reproductive rights group this week quickly raised Jones' case as a cause making it as an example of prosecutorial overreach on the heels of a near total abortion ban in Alabama. The new law, which could go in effect in November, but is expected to remain tied up in federal lawsuits, will criminalize anyone who performs an abortion in the state, though the law does not criminalize women who receive abortion care. Opponents of the legislation argued it would create a slippery slope for reproductive rights and pregnancy loss. Okay. Where am I? Okay. The prosecution of Marsha Jones is absolutely reprehensible, said Stacy Fox, president and CEO of Planned Parenthood Southeast, in a statement. It is more proof that Alabama will do everything in its power to criminalize pregnancy, especially for black women. Jones' case, however, is not directly related to the abortion ban. It's not. I don't really see it because even though, she put herself and her baby, her unborn baby, in danger, I'm sure she think, well, I didn't think that this would happen. I wouldn't go pay money to get rid of the baby. When you look at it. Okay. Alabama in the past has used new legislation to pursue prosecutions of pregnant women. In 2006, state lawmakers passed a chemical endangerment law intended to prosecute adults who expose children to volatile meth labs. It was later seized by some prosecutors to target women who take drugs while pregnant. According to an investigation by AOL.com and ProPublica. ProPublica. Could be some Mexican word. Though the indictment of a woman for her own pregnancy loss is unusual in Alabama, it is not unusual for prosecutors to charge people with murder, even if they never killed anyone. Felony murder doctrine allows the murder prosecution if someone dies in the course of an felony C. In December, Montgomery police charged a high school student with felony murder in a convoluted hit and run that killed 15-year-old Keiua Williams. Yeah, Keiua Williams. Police allege Terrence Webster fired a gun while a large group of teenagers were gathering in a parking lot after a party. Williams, fleeing the gunfire, was struck and killed. Okay. Last year, an Alabama teenager was sentenced to 65 years in prison under Alabama's compliance liability law after a local police officer shot and killed one of his friends. Damn. Yeah, them motherfuckers throwing laws left and right. You know, prosecutors argued Lakeith Smith was one of the 5 teenagers who burglared 2 homes in Millbrook in 2015. In an exchange of gunfire, 16-year-old Dante Washington was killed by an officer. An Elmore County grand jury cleared the officer, go figure, who fired the fatal shots. But because Smith was allegedly committing the criminal act of burglary at the time of his friend's death, he was held responsible. Though some states such as California, Hawaii, and Kentucky have moved to restrict or abolish felony murder doctrine laws in recent year. They are still active in the majority of the U.S. The New York Times in 2018 reported the U.S. is the last country to maintain felony murder doctrine. Okay, you know, she might get a blessing. You understand? Even in this tragedy, this little chick right here, she can come out of this. She better pray though. You better pray. You better change your ways too. You understand? Turn away from your wicked and vile ways, girl. Stop fucking around. This is your life. You already lost your child, your baby's, your unborn baby's life. That's enough right there. That's enough right there for you to repent to the Most High and change your ways and turn away from this bullshit. Start your life over while you still have a life. That's just the way it is, you know? Don't pursue this bullshit. Let it go. Let it go. Put this behind you. You know, this is going to hunt you till your dying day, as it is. You don't need more tragedy. You don't need any more tragedy than this. Let it go. The Most High grant you another, like He did at another, life. And He can grant you also where your ass don't get prosecuted and do some time. Okay? But y'all tell me what y'all think about this situation. I'm interested in hearing y'all thoughts and y'all views on it. You know, it's one of them sticky situations. I said a prayer for both of them, though. For this girl right here who lost her unborn child, I said a prayer for her. I said a prayer for the girl who shot this lady right here and caused her to lose and murdered her, well, killed her, unborn child. I'm asking that y'all pray for them too. They need it. Okay? But y'all tell me what y'all think. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And this is James, and I'm out. Peace.